Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, whatever. I don't know where my playlist for. Okay, let's just go to the playlist. I should have saved my true solfeggio. All right, well, let's just do this. Let's find Sleeping at Last. And then just play him. Hello, hello, hello. What ho? I see one Smurf out there, so I was just waiting to see. I see two Smurfs out there. Hello, hello, hello. What ho? Can I just get a check on my audio? If you're listening out there, can you hear the sultry sound of my voice? And is it, uh, you know, audibly appropriate? All right, well, I don't see any interaction on the chat. Oh, there we go. Live chat, live chat. There we go. Nobody's making any comments right now, so you guys are gone. Okay, whatever. All right, so I'm just going to riff a little bit on whatever's in my head. And the one thing that I'm thinking about right now is something that I've talked about heretofore. And that is that I have an idea that will transform and revolutionize podcasting. And some people have said something along the lines of, oh, that could be really expensive, to do that. I'm like, you do realize that every aspect of industry is expensive until it has profit. So people make things all the time before they've made a profit. So everything gets created in anticipation of profit. So the excuse, oh, that's kind of like an expensive idea, doesn't fly, doesn't make any sense. In terms of, okay, this is 26. So my question is, that's 32. Eh. All right. I'm not from this area, so I'm trying to get oriented as to how to get out of here because I don't have any rides. I took rides into a no man's land just because I was following the Numa. My point is that as long as we're waiting for people to show up in the chat, I have to be the content. I have to be the content that is the driving force of this podcast. However, your presence here is more important than mine. And the activity that you generate in the chat is the stability of... Yeah, I think I'm just going to get out of here. I'm not going to take any more rides in this area. I got to get out of here. But I've had some great interactions already this morning, and just really, really getting a lot of affirmations, And I'm just being authentic. I'm just being genuine. There's no pretense. There's no facade. But my point is that when this channel gains the attention that it deserves, and it doesn't deserve the attention because of me, it deserves the attention because of you, because you find value in this content. You know that whenever I'm not talking and I'm waiting for a ride, you know that you're heading in the wrong direction because you're not from this area, or are you? Am I heading in the wrong direction? Yes, I am. So right now we're listening to Sleeping at Last on YouTube. If you have not heard of that channel, Sleeping at Last, it is an independent channel where this artist is just putting out beautiful instrumental and vocal melodies of just existence. This song is called Saturn, and I think it is probably one of the most beautiful songs that is in my catalog for beautiful songs. I highly encourage you to check out his content, Sleeping at Last, and the song is called Saturn. Hey, we got 3 Smurfs. We got 4 Smurfs watching. Hello, can you hear me? Please, I'm just hoping that anyone will make a comment that I can be heard. Am I able to be heard? 6 Smurfs watching. Let's hit those Fonzarellis, please. Smash those likes, please, please, please. I'm begging you because that's how this channel is going to grow. Please, there's 5 of you watching. Say hello to each other. Carry on the conversation. Right? I'm heading back toward the metropolitan area that is known as Baltimore. I'm not going to be able to look at the chat. Even right now, I still don't see anybody making any comments. So I'm not sure what that means. I got one. Okay, so somebody heard me say, smash that Fonzarelli. Thank you so much. I see that. I'm not going to be talking this whole time, which means you guys have to carry the show in the comments. Start a chat. Say hello to each other. Who's out there? Say hello to each other. I know what would be interesting is if I hit traffic, I'm going to show you guys how I disperse traffic by intentionally driving in such a way that I create open flow, and the traffic will eventually disperse and be no more. I would love to be able to demonstrate that to you guys. What's going on, Frogman Ortega? Philippines. Hey, hey, hey. Philippine Navy SEALs unit. Wow, you're a Frogman? Thank you for your service, first of all. Second of all, Frogman, please tell me and us and everyone else, jump in. We got 5 people watching. Frogman's the first man to step up and show his stones, right? That he has the ability to say hello. So say hello back, introduce yourselves, start intelligent, uplifting, life-giving conversations, please, because this isn't about me, this is about we. So thanks so much. But Frogman, please tell me how you found my channel. And I'm driving right now, so I'm gonna stop looking at the chat. I'll have to look back later. Tag me so I know where to look. All right, so I'll tell you one of my rider stories from this morning. I picked up someone. I think he was from the Philippines, or maybe, well, I don't know. I mean, they're all Asian. I don't mean to be stereotypical, but I can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? But it was the same for me when I was in Chicago as a college student. I was a college student in Chicago at a Bible college, and right next door to us was the project called Cabrini Green. And there is now a new movie out about the nun after whom Cabrini Green is named. She was an Italian Catholic nun who was like the Mother Teresa of Chicago. So check out that movie. I haven't watched it yet, but it looks, well, you know what it is. It's all propaganda, so we don't know really what the story is, but nonetheless, it's so funny because the racial profiling happens both ways. White people look just as similar to black people as black people do to white people, or Orientals do. Like, everybody thinks the same thing. Like, I look like someone else, and so I was called different names by these young students in these Bible neighborhood clubs that I would go to, and they would get me confused with other white people. It's not just one way, you know what I mean? So I gave a ride to 2 Asian men, students at Carroll County, I think it was Carroll County Community College. And there was a massive language barrier. We had to use a translating app. And the first part of the trip was to go pick up the next rider, but the original rider didn't have the final destination in, so he was trying to communicate, hey, can you take me to this next destination? So then I had to use his translator to say, would you please add the destination to this trip? And it wouldn't work. It didn't. So I said, fine, look, heads are gonna roll. Hashtag heads are going to roll. You get me Ryan Reynolds on the line right now. I signed up for Mint Mobile because Ryan Reynolds, and I should not lose a stream connection while people are listening to the sultry sound of my voice, regaling an anecdote about an experience I had. But here I am ranting about the fact that Ryan Reynolds' company that he started, allegedly, Mint Mobile, sucks. There's no reason that any signal should ever be lost in this day and age. But I digress. We get to the stop where this Asian man is heads are going to roll. Hashtag heads you get right now. I just my stream again. You see how absurd this is? Here we go, 39 bucks, baby. Going down into Washington, D.C. I never do this because D.C. sucks. But you guys are going to get a live presentation, a live demonstration of TRAV-El Mateus Findlay in living action. I hope you enjoy it. I hope the audio is good. We'll see what happens with this rider. So I have 16 minutes to pick this person up. So what do you want to talk about in 16 minutes? Somebody tag me and then ask me a question or give me a topic and I'll talk about it, okay? Otherwise, listen to the sultry sounds of sleeping at last, which I don't mind doing. If you guys just want to sit back and relax. I don't even know how many people are watching right now. Again, there's nothing going on in the chat, everyone. If you're here and you're listening to the program, the chat is a bigger part of the program, and that depends on you. I need you to chat it up with each other, okay? Frogman, are you still here? So I decided to stop spending money on cigarettes and vapes, which I don't do very often. I just bought my first pack of cigarettes in quite a while from last month. Okay, so I was almost going to buy another pack. However,